doors, please.
Hello, fellow doodlers. If you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. And if you're a first-time cutie, welcome. Today's video is a little special because it is the first of a series I'm calling Narratives of a New Yorker, where I chat and draw about the interesting, weird, and just unhinged things I see in my day-to-day as a born and bred New Yorker. And yes, that was my best try at a Brooklyn Italian accent, guys. Be nice. I'm watching you. But where was I now? Before I so rudely interrupted myself, yes. So I'm starting a New Yorker series, and to kick it off, I thought, since it's the holidays, I'd tell you guys about Gangster Santa. Yes, you heard me right. I said Gangster Santa, as in Santa but gangster style. And I kid you not, I saw Santa in this gangster style, and it was the most New York experience ever, which means it was just like a regular Tuesday. Or Sunday, because it was a Sunday. But let me start from the top to tell you how I came into being to be in the exact place at the exact time to meet Gangster Santa. So for those of you who are native New Yorkers, or even especially actually if you are from out of town, I highly recommend at least once in your life, add it to the bucket list, go to this event. Well, it's like I say event, but it happens every Sunday in New York at a certain time around the holiday times. It's called Nostalgia Train Ride. Nostalgia Train Ride. So essentially what happens is for certain Sundays, once the holiday comes around, they set up this cool thing where they bring out the old trains. Bring out the old trains from the Transit Museum in Brooklyn, and it actually runs. And so every train cart that you go through is from a different decade of the train. And it's like amazing because people in New York love their trains if they love their trains. And I'm saying they love their trains because people come dressed. It's a whole event. Photographers come with really old looking cameras and new fancy cameras. People are all dressed up from different decades. Heck, I even saw someone bring two of his cats and he dressed his cats. Like, that is how intense we New Yorkers are about our trains. So if you ever get the chance, even if you're a native New Yorker, never done it, you need to go do it at least once. It's an amazing experience just to see the people who all gather. And I also think I even saw a Chinese news station interviewing someone, so that was interesting. But yeah, Nostalgia Train Ride. That was where I saw Gangster Santa. He was just this cool dude in like this biker getup with so many different types of, what are those things called? His jacket had so many, oh god, I'm brain farting. Patches, yes. His jacket had so many patches, and they were so eclectic looking, and the best part was he had gold chains. And can we pause for a second and talk about, like, let's zoom in here. He is wearing a little Star of David around his neck, which is not weird, but what was interesting is he's literally a character from a whole different religion. Well, kind of technically, but we're not going to get into that. That's a whole different video. I'm zooming in on this because it reminds me of how, little fun fact here, Elvis Presley used to wear a Christian cross and a Jewish Star of David because he said, and I quote, "I don't want to be left out of heaven because of technicality." Absolute icon. So maybe Santa here was inspired in the same vein. If he was, mighty cool of him. Always birds cover every bases, as they say. I just love how his whole energy, from his entire outfit to his like charisma walking through the train by people, waving at people like a celebrity as people photograph him, his whole energy screams so New York because he was literally just an amalgamation of different symbolisms, different energies. He was St. Nicholas, but at the same time he was gangster with the gold chains. Can't forget the gold chains. And he was all American at the same time. He was trying to be inclusive. So yeah, just so many different types of ideas mushed into one giant cookie. And that was him. And that's why I loved him. Even though there were so many other people all dressed up super cool, I think he was the coolest one. So I know nobody asked, but in my opinion, I think Gangster Santa totally won the Nostalgia Train Ride. I don't know, not a cosplay event, but dress up event. Totally took the trophy home. And you know what? That's basically one of the things about New York that I love the most as a professional New Yorker, born and bred, is that you just meet so many different characters, and they're not even trying to be interesting or to stand out. they just exist. They just exist. They're just New Yorkers too. And you walk by them and they sometimes change your life. Sometimes you make a whole video out of how cool you think they are. Definitely not me. But he wasn't even trying. And you know what? That's most of New York. Everybody's just trying to live their own lives, going through their whole days, just being themselves. And I think sometimes that enough is amazing enough. It always is. So yeah. For those of you who are visiting New York, living in New York, definitely hit up nostalgia train rides. Saying it, I think this is the third time saying it because important things need to be said thrice. Go. Do me a favor, do yourself a favor, and just go. Go explore. Go see different types of Santas there. Different people dressed up. It's probably going to be one of the funnest things you get to do this holiday. And it wasn't too crazy compared to some of the crowds I see at Bryant Park or at Central Park. It was actually fine. Don't miss out on having a good time and getting to experience like old time New York. I think it's such a rare experience and such a unique time that you could ever give yourself. This about comes to the end result of Gangster Santa. I hope you all have a happy holiday. And as always, if you want to see more, hear more about weird, unhinged things I see, inspiring things, because Gangster Santa is not weird, maybe slightly unhinged, but inspiring. If you want to see more of this, make sure you stay tuned, and you know how you can do that by clicking the button. You know what button I'm talking about. And of course, let me know in the comments what you think about Gangster Santa, cool stuff that you've seen in New York, you visited before, or if you are a local, what's the weirdest thing you've seen? I'm sure you've most definitely seen. But for now, I'll chat you next time.